Hi you guys, this is Katie. If you don't know who I am, ow. My name's Katie. I just want to go by starting off with saying that my truck is a 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport in Voodoo Blue, and it's 4x4. I bought it on October 27th, 2020 with 0 miles on it, and now it has over 17,000 miles. I bought this with the intention of basic off-roading, traveling, daily driver, and also camping. I drive it every day and have nothing but good things to say about it. So originally I wanted to get a bed rack and rooftop tent for my truck, but then somehow I arranged myself to getting what I have right now, and I'm going to kind of go over why I chose the route that I did. So when I was researching, there was a couple basic elements that I was thinking about and considering when deciding between a truck cap and a rooftop tent and bed rack. First was the material that it's made out of in regards to weather. A rooftop tent is made out of canvas material. This is made out of fiberglass, and in the rain you have to make sure that your rooftop tent is completely dry before you put it back into its assembly, or else it could get moldy and stinky. In the snow, you have to make sure that you're beating off the snow to make sure that your tent doesn't collapse. Wind, it's gonna sound crazy because the tent is like flapping in the wind. This withstands all of that and even better, so I'm very thankful for this. My next point was security. I am a female solo traveler, so I do have to keep myself on guard on certain situations. Considering a truck cap versus a rooftop tent, if I'm in a rooftop tent and I'm 6 or 7 feet above in the air and someone or something comes up to my tent, I'm kind of SOL. In this, I have a window in the back of there, and it connects to my truck so that if someone or something comes up to my truck, I can easily crawl through into the driver's seat and leave if I need to. So the last point that I would like to mention is the fact that I can store and have things in my bed of my truck without worrying about it getting stolen. What you see behind me is what I have in my truck 24/7. I could not do this with a bed rack and rooftop tent. I would have to keep nothing in the bed of my truck that I wouldn't mind getting stolen if it happened. So what truck cap did I decide on going with? I went with a Lear 100XR. I was looking at all the different brands. There's Lear, Snug Top, ARE. There's another one that I can't think of the name, but I ended up going with the Lear because they seemed like the best paying for your buck, and I liked the quality and I like the style of the Lears. So my truck cap total with what I'm gonna explain right now was $2,580. The first is the window tint on the side. I have the color match. I have the removable front window. So my front window up there, I can remove the entire thing and wipe and clean both windows from my truck cap and the back of my truck, which is really nice because otherwise it would have just been one slate of glass and I would have to try to weave my hands into being able to clean the glass, which would really suck. So windows are sliding windows. It's not just one sheet of glass. They actually slide, so I can slide them open and close, and there's also a screen there so I don't have to worry about bugs because that would be disgusting. I also paid a little bit extra for the channels that are on my roof rack. I have carpet ceiling. I also have an LED dome light up here above me, and that also included tax and installation. So $2,580, and it included all that. It sounds like a big purchase, it sounds like a lot of money, but for what it's worth, I'm very pleased and impressed with what I have. And it took exactly 4 weeks for me to get it. I get condensation if I keep everything closed, which I've had to do before when sleeping in the rain and snow. But otherwise, I just open the sliding windows just a hair, even just a couple inches on both sides, and it ventilates enough air and I don't have to worry about that, so that's very nice. The truck is not completely waterproof. I noticed that when I wash the truck, and I don't know if maybe it's just the way I'm angling my hose, but I will get some water that collects up here. Not a huge amount, nothing to be concerned of, but I always just go around like underneath here when I'm done and just kind of check and see areas that have gotten wet. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna show you guys my camping setup. My bed platform is made out of one 3/4 inch plywood and two 2x6s, so I could easily take everything out and put it back in. This dark blue piece that you're seeing right here is comprised of my memory foam, gel material, sleeping pad, whatever you want to call it. It's comprised of an 1.25 inch eggshell pad And then this big piece right here is 3-inch of gel foam. So total, I have 4 inches and 1/4. So 4 1/4 inches of padding. It took a lot of trial and error, but it works perfect now. This right here, this like blue piece, like the sheet itself, is a queen fitted sheet. This right here that you're seeing is just a fleece throw that I keep on it. It just kind of makes it look a little more cute. These are my storage containers that I keep in the truck 24/7, and I'll show you guys what is in each of them. These aren't rolling ones, they're 2 like smaller ones. This is my more of like personable items that I keep in here. So it has like my microfiber towel. This is like a convertible, I don't know, it's like a collapsible shovel. This is the Go Girl thing that you use. It's like a funnel for girls to pee standing up. It doesn't really work, so I don't recommend it. I have a whole bunch of biodegradable toilet paper, gloves, a mirror so I can see how cute I am. Still ugly. Anyways, sunblock in here because I do a lot of hiking and going to the beach. I have an LED like headlight. So I have this eye mask because it gets so light at like 5 in the morning, and I hate being in my truck cab and having it like bright as heck when it's 5 in the morning. So this is really cute. I like it. This is my next storage container, which has more like kind of cooking utensil stuff. So I always bring enough for 2 people, even though it's usually just me. Okay, so anyways, so I have 2 stainless steel wine glasses. I have this spice thing, my thing of utensil. I learned very quickly that you need to have matches with you. I've had 2 lighters break on me and 2 nights without a fire in February in Utah, and I learned very quick that that's very important. I have this, which is like a bottle opener, wine bottle opener, life opener. This thing works really well, just saying, and it's blue to keep on point with my theme. This one right here has my more like cooking supplies. This is my more like lounging storage container. Bag of coffee, essential, because I have a French press, and it's a thermos from Stanley. I have my pots, pans. I have an axe that I'm still learning how to use. I have propane containers. I have plates. When I cook, I just boil water, so yeah. So this is my stove. Look it. So I usually keep everything on the tailgate, but I'm showing you guys like so you guys can see it. It's propane, and it like opens up like this. See, and then I just haven't put the other one up, but I'm just showing it to you. But yeah, it blocks the wind great. It boils water really quick, and I highly recommend this product. It's from REI. It's like 115 bucks. Also have these fire starter cubes that are really come in handy when you're trying to start a fire. This next storage container has just some more kind of like lounging stuff. So that includes like a book. I do a lot of hiking, and I'm also an EMT. I carry a first aid kit, extra water, extra food, because there's always someone who needs all those things combined. I have the game What Do You Mean, because it's like the best game ever, and yeah, if you're playing with a whole bunch of friends, it makes it even better instead of just yourself. I bought this speaker from Ross for like 20 bucks, and it works. I don't need some JBL Bose crazy speaker. This works just fine, and it plays all my oldies music. So this is my hammock that I use. It's from Eno, and it's their National Hammock Day like special edition kind, and it's just, the only thing is like it has this cute print that's like really unique, so I love it. I spent the extra $10 just to get this print. So this is my light, and it converts, it's LED and halogen, I think is how you say it, but it works. I have an umbrella in case there's inclement weather or I have a bad day and it starts to rain. So when I go camping, I have a Marmot sleeping bag that sits in there, and I will lay diagonally in order to fully extend myself out and sleep very comfortably. Because it is a 5-foot bed and I am 5'8". I have 3 different coolers depending on where I'm going for how long. I got this one at REI. It's a small collapsible one. It's just for like an evening out. This is my other one for like an overnight, or maybe like maybe 2-nighter, but to be honest, I don't cook. Even boiling water is asking a lot for me, so the only thing that I really keep in here is sour cream, cheese, and alcohol. So mainly alcohol. I also have a cooler that's way bigger than this, and I use that for maybe like a week-long trip. My 5-gallon water jug fits perfectly in my truck, like that. That's where it usually is when I'm going camping. And then when I need to use it, I just go like down like this and keep it usually right here. and then I'll cook right here and then have whatever I need right here. This product right here is the Mountain Hatch. I think it's like one of the most crucial mods that everybody should get. It's a cutting board slash seat. It's a seat too. Slash eating area slash cooking area slash saves your knees when you're crawling into the back of your truck. I also want to talk about some things that I have in my truck cap that's kind of essential, and that is the bed stiffeners. The bed of the truck is made out of plastic, I believe, and over time your bed of your truck will be like this, and it may go out like this. I didn't want that. I also have a bed mat in the bed of my truck, and it helps me when rolling my storage containers in and out of my truck. So the bed mat is awesome, and it just keeps the truck nice and clean. It's easier to clean when I get dust and sand and stuff in it. My storage containers are from Walmart. I don't know if you get the theme here, but I'm really just trying to be as cost effective as I can, besides the truck cap being the most expensive item. But my bed platform basically costed about $60, and then everything else like is pretty cheap and reasonably priced. I don't try to go for the most expensive, best brand of anything. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B safely, effectively, and comfortably for the most part. All right, you guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys my rig, and I'm just gonna kind of show you guys some stuff that I've done. I have some Power Practical LED light rope that I have strung up here in the top of my truck. It's held by some Velcro strips that I kind of cut and maneuvered, and yeah, I really like it. It adds a lot of light to here. I also have this LED dome light, which is right here. It's bright. These are the sliding windows that I was talking about. Here's the outside look of them. And then when I open them, there's a screen right here, so I don't have to worry about bugs getting in. My patch game is grilling, and I also have a million stickers. So you can see there, there, and then go all the way up here on both sides. These are the bed stiffeners I was talking about. This is the view underneath my truck. There's about 7 inches of space between my bed platform and the bed of my truck, and you can see the rolling storage container fits comfortably. It allows for me to pull it in and out very easily. I'm in my truck right now, and I wanted to show you my removable window. Here it is right here. Look. So I can clean all this, and I can clean this. Otherwise, it would just be one sheet of window, and I wouldn't be able to do that. My Prinsu racks obviously allow for me to have my surfboard and kayak on top. Inside here, I usually keep hand sanitizer because I'm kind of a germaphobe. I keep my stun gun in here, and I also have my broken pepper spray. It works, it just doesn't have the little piece to it, so I keep all those items right there. So this is the view inside. This product I highly recommend. It's from the company called Scosh. It actually holds my phone on there by a metal plate, and it works great. It has never budged. It's very sleek and easy to not see it. Also have right there is a car freshener scent from Bath & Body Works. I use the vent clips. They work awesome. And the scent I use is mahogany teakwood. This is the back of my truck, which stays basically like it is 24/7. As you know, the interior is this color for the seats, so I wanted to keep it covered, so I used my old horse blanket that I've had literally since forever, and I just stuff it and kind of put it over my seats, and it just allows for a nice blank space for me to throw in anything I needed to. This is from the company Scosh. Go check them out. Again, this is a flashlight slash car starter slash power bank, and pretty freaking awesome. It's a pretty good light too. I am an EMT. I do keep a little kind of first aid kit that I kind of built myself. It's nothing crazy, like I'm not gonna stop anybody who's hemorrhaging. I actually use this thing quite a few times, mainly from people that I work with. And I also have a pair of gloves always in the front of my truck. This setup that I have has probably been the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Whenever I need to just escape life, I literally just crawl into the back of my truck and drive wherever I need to. And I don't know, I really like this, and I love my setup, and I love taking my truck all the places that she's been, and I can't wait to take her on many, many more. I do have plans for the truck, hopefully in the near future, and that includes wheels, tires, suspension, rock sliders, change out of the headlights, and I'm gonna need to change out upper control arms. But I feel like I have a lot of stuff to do. Everything comes over time, and right now I'm enjoying it the way it is, but I'm very excited to see her get a revamp when she gets the wheels, tires, suspension. Thank you guys for following and supporting, and I just want to say I hope you guys are having a good day. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. And yeah, I don't know how to end this video, but yeah, just thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good day.